All right, welcome in everyone on this Tuesday afternoon, the Epiphany. For those of you celebrating the Eastern Christian Church, is usually the ones that are doing that this time of year, January 6th. That's really what the 12 days of Christmas is all about. When the three wise men finally showed up, the baby Jesus, 12 days after the fact. So, anyways, it is the Epiphany match. Will we have an Epiphany today? In the striking department, in the offensive side of things. God, we all know what happened there. I'm Lecce on the weekend. It was not pretty. Certain individuals can be named, of course, but it is a new day. It is. It's Sassuolo. It is away to Sassuolo. I don't know. Am I going back to saying I don't know anymore? I thought Lecce was going to be an easy one. I thought we turned a page. We have those off games. Of course, that happens. Boy, let's look at the table as it stands. So, Roma winning today, Como as well. So that drops us down for the time being. It's imperative that we continue to throw up some points here. The top three, of course, as well as Bologna, they have a game in hand for the Supercoppa. They did that instead of playing in the league there a couple weeks ago, so things need to be sorted out in the future. But no, we need to continue on this run, having a little hiccup here and there. You know, losing a couple points at home, you can look at it. I think that's what it was. That's how it felt. But we have to keep this charge going forward to maintain that top four. And eventually secure that top four. We are now officially starting the second half of the season here. Okay, before we get right into it, sorry, I totally forgot, guys. Like, subscribe. We are streaming on 6 platforms. That is YouTube, twice on YouTube, vertical and horizontal. We have Twitch, X, Instagram, Kick, and Live on Assist. Go to liveonassist.com. You can search by game. If you see, I'll be there. It's not even hard. Live on Assist. It's cool. Keeps track of the score, all that jazz. I don't have to do it, even though I will be doing it anyways for every other platform. The scoreboard, all that jazz. But yeah, like, subscribe, share, follow. All the links to all the socials are down in the bio, the description, the it's whatever the platform. Figure it out. You know how it is. You're on the platform, guys. Okay, Dan, he's already coming in with all these rumors. He's a rumor merchant. I'm going with it. Dan, the rumor merchant. What does he say? Hey Dave, have you heard of Romano said on his Twitter that Juve had made contact with Liverpool about getting Chiesa back? Yes, in fact, it was breaking news. Did you hear that they made a phone call? Juve called Liverpool, guys. Breaking news. I don't know. Do you want me to make a phone call right here live on stream? Is that breaking news? Nobody gives a fuck, man. It's a phone call. Talk to me when there's numbers on the table. This is happening again with the gay jokes. Oh man, that name, I'm surprised, has not been banned yet from Google. That's an interesting one. All right, cool. Starting with the gay jokes already. Yeah, nobody cares here. Last time you guys came in and tried to make a bunch of gay jokes, and we just laughed at them, and you guys got bored because we weren't getting offended. So we'll find some like anti-abortion channel or some shit and piss people off there. All right, so we got some Juve to talk about. Let's look at the preview. I love how it's Berardi head to head with Yildiz. The funny thing is, we're not too far off. Yeah, okay, Yildiz isn't your out striker, even though he is our top performer in the offensive department. 6 goals, 4 assists. Berardi's 4 and 3. 6 less games though, 90 for Berardi. But at the same time, Berardi is sort of the focal point for Sassuolo. Is what it is. That's the head-to-head. We are, of course, at the Mapei Stadium in Reggio Emilia. It's 1 degree, just above freezing, partly cloudy. So it's definitely getting chillier and chillier it's January, guys. It is what it is. And our referee for the evening, Luca Burley, which don't know anything about him, so should be okay. All right, lineup time, ladies and gentlemen. Como, yeah, man, Como's the overperformer. Como is what Sassuolo was in 2020. A bunch of posers. No, Como's actually put a lot of investments into the team, though. It's not surprising. We've talked about this before. It's like Indonesian, I believe, owners. Tons and tons of money. Yeah, not really surprising. It's that, old FIFA, hostile takeover kind of thing. New owners come in with lots of money and, before financial fair play, let's say. Obviously within reason, because there are all these rules, but lots of investments have gone into Como, so you would almost expect them to be doing decent. Better than expected, though, that's for sure. Sassuolo, actually, in 10th place, you can argue that's better than expected as well. They're obviously coming back from a couple years in Serie B. But let's look at their lineup. Muric in net for a 4-3-3 of Doig Muramovic, sorry, the ex-Juventus next-gen product, who we have a 50% resale value on and who we are potentially interested in. Idzis and Valjukiewicz. Double W's in a Polish name. Gonna love it. Kone, Matic, and Thorstvedt in the midfield. And Loriente, Pinamonte, and Iannoni, sorry, on the top three. Loriente, he scored on us in the past. You got to watch out for that guy. I like him. He's pretty quick. Pinamonte, of course. Don't know a whole lot about this Iannoni and how much of a threat he's going to be. But that is to say, I mean, Matic in the midfield, how old is he now? 37. Impressive. I mean, they got a couple of decent names, like Doig's decent back there as well. Yeah. They're not going to just roll over. If we're going to have troubles to Lecce, 16th place team, Sassuolo away is, I mean, we got to take them seriously. Yeah, let's look at our lineup then. 3-4-2-1. If sure, we'll see. We'll see what we actually get. This changes. I'm at the point now in the season where I say one thing, I comment on it, and then the game starts and it's something different. But this is what we have: Di Gregorio and that back three of Boot Miners, with Kelly taking the knock now. Bremer and Kalulu. Interesting enough, we've done videos both on Kelly and Coop Miners, and it's interesting. Anyways, yeah, it's interesting, those profiles, how they're being used under Spalletti's system. Midfield 4 across Cambiaso is still getting the nod, even though rumors of Cabal taking the place. I know Cambiaso's been more down than up, perhaps. Last game gave that big goal away. Anyways, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he picks it up. We'll see if Cabal does come in and sits Cambiaso down for a little bit. 3-game turnover. You'd expect him to be rested anyway. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. Locatelli, Thuram midfield. Of course, you would expect that, especially since your other midfielders of McKennie are playing out at a right wing back, and Moretti are playing as an attacking midfielder up there with Yildiz. So, yeah, you're kind of using, and your other midfielder, Coop Miners, playing like you literally have a midfielder in your attack, in your midfield, obviously, and in your defense. We're using the model. It's what we got. And we want to buy another. And guys, there is no other okay, maybe there is. But for me, the obvious explanation for Jonathan David getting the start tonight is that they are trying to force the confidence down this man's throat. He has gotten a lot of hate. Yeah. Yeah, he missed a penalty. He's been missing sitters. This is Jonathan David of a couple years ago. Right, so both are strikers, and this is the big talk. Both of our strikers. Jonathan David was coming off a really good season, and Openda was coming off a really bad season. We were saying here on this channel anyways, Openda, okay, he can pick it back up. His numbers last year weren't great, but look at the year before that and the year before that, really good. He's got it. He just needs to get back in the swing of things. Hasn't happened. Jonathan David, we were a bit more cautious of. We were like, okay, you know what? He is kind of like a worse Dusan, misses a lot of sitters, but he's coming off a good season. Maybe he's turned a leaf. No, he's now regressed. Sorry. Both of these guys are capable of playing at a top level. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's David or Openda right now, and David gets the nod. I mean, agree with it or not? I don't know. I don't know what I think about this. I like that they're trying to give. That's why they gave him the penalty to get an easy goal to get the confidence. But I was like, dude, if this doesn't go in, the confidence just absolutely tanks, goes to zero. So that's the storyline for tonight. Yeah. Okay. Wing of Winter. I haven't seen in a while. How's it going, buddy? Contract year syndrome or the post contract slump. Yeah, is that a thing? Openda wasn't really on a contract year per se. McKennie, he's doing well. I don't know, man. It's difficult to really say. It is half a season, especially with David coming from North America, then going to France, where it's relatively open. That's one of his biggest issues, if not his biggest issue. He is taking too much time on the ball, time he no longer has in Italy. He's got to make that adjustment. We've seen it before. We've seen it so many times. If he can figure out that adjustment, then yeah, I mean, he turns into a decent striker. I'm not, and nobody should be going on saying he's going to be a world class striker, but he should be a decent number 2, number 3 striker. Should be, but then Openda. I mean, what you should have had was Dusan as your number 1 striker, which I guess, yeah, he is, but he's injured. Number 2, Openda, and number 3, David. Right now, it's number 1, David, number 2, Openda, Dusan injured. That's our situation to the point that we're actually looking at striking profiles. Milik still exists somehow, somewhere. We're gonna go on the bench here and look, and well, he's back on the injured list. Dude, I don't know. Along with Conceição, Ruhi, Kelly, Rugani, Gatti, and Vlahovic. Bit of an injury list. While we're down here, Koulibaly, international duty. Volpato, Romagna, Peragnolo, Boloca, and Domenico Berardi is doubtful. He doesn't even make the start today. So, yeah, guys, we're about to get kickoff here. Let's shut up for a second. Let's get the scoreboard going. And let's get into this game. 3-0 is what we got from Primo. False start. Good start. Good start on the false start. We'll sync up. Timer once we're at 15 seconds. As per, we do have kickoff, though. Here we go. And the sync. Bam. There it is. I have to go over to assist now and do the same thing. Is it going to let me? It lets me. It's not letting me. Not yet. Ah, here we go. Sorry about this. Sorry about this delay. We'll be good here in just a second. Okay, we're all synced up everywhere. Game is on. Ndell is coming in. Let's put comments on stage. Here we go. This is your favorite back three. Skippy's here. We haven't seen you in a while. Holidays in Thailand. Awesome. I would love to visit, but enjoy. Early corner though for Juve to defend. I hate these blue jerseys. They're just I don't know. They don't talk to me. They are in the blue jerseys tonight. And there's a shot taken. It does go over the bar. Sassuolo's all in for the kick, but it will go to Di Gregorio. And it's hard to see if it did take a bounce from that angle. No matter, it is Juve. Primo, yes. Of course you've heard those. Of course, you guys. All the jokes coming in. It is funny that the capital is Bangkok, though. It is fitting. Oh, nice McKennie steal. Given goes here on the attack, and Doig, he's back there. Ooh, and a pushover. Doig is putting his body in his dominance on display early on. He's not getting pushed around down there. Primo likes workday games. You actually watch them. Yeah, because you don't actually work. You get to do something while you're working. You don't have to, like, ruin your weekend, you know? Big throw straight to the keep. He pushes over his own guy, Muramovic. Just shoves him in the head. Get out of my way. I need to catch this. That's pretty funny. Juve does well to recover quickly again. Now, this is something we have been seeing. These are the positive notes of the Juve game currently, that they're doing well to win the ball back. That's the Spalletti thing. But a bit of a giveaway. Thorsvet not very convincing of a strike there. Goes wide. I do have to watch out. That's it's a little hiccup there though in the play. Allowing Thorsvet to kind of get in on that play and make something. Rated chance, even though it wasn't a good one. Like, these are the things you do this against a better team and you may get punished. Some decent passing again there on the right. David getting pushed down, but he plays it on the ground. Juve with it still. So I love that. And this is one of the things you can give David. Like, there's obviously the main part of his game is lacking, but the secondaries, like not going to ground and acting like a little bitch and crying, but actually continuing to play the ball, that is something that is good in his game. And damn, I'm gonna say it. People shit on North Americans and European football. Well, one thing that Europeans and South Americans are, for the most part, is fucking bitches, and they bitch and cry and act like a bunch of cunts constantly. And it's refreshing to see guys on the pitch like McKennie and David is just like, oh, I'm on the ground, I'll just play down here now. Game to play. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shitty comments on David right now, but I respect him so much more for that play he just did on the pitch than I have like 99% of the other footballers out there who would have just fucking whined. They can be the best strike, like a Dybala. That's one of the reasons why I don't like Dybala. He cries. Moretti, though, nice. Oh, lay off by McKennie for Kalulu to get in there. Tossed back in, doesn't settle. Fourth, and there's a whistle for, looks like some contact. Bremer got the ball. Okay, I don't know. That was rep cam. Maybe I missed something, but looked like that was clean. Swallow ball, though. You want to describe? Loriente is the one that always scores on us, though, so be careful with the trash talking. Solo, though, with it now, they're looking to dump it forward, and they do maintain some attack here now. Juve having to settle in. Something perhaps we can expect a bit more from Sassuolo is, like, compared to Lecce last weekend, is a bit of ball control. Possession differential shouldn't be too insane. Good evening.
Hello there.
How you doing?
I'm good. I finally made it.
Yeah, not too bad. You missed 7 minutes, whatever.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
And how was it? I hope I didn't miss any
No,
action.
there's nothing. I am going to get you the stream, though, to sync up with.
Yes, sir.
No, my biggest talking point was Jonathan David, because I'm trying to defend him a little bit with all the shit he's taken. He got pushed over. Instead of bitching about it, he continued to play the ball and kept possession. And I was saying I respect him more than 99% of the other footballers in the world because of that.
Yeah, hard work, man. He's working hard. At least you have to give him that.
All right, he's there for you. Yeah, we got the weekday crew here. Primo's here. We've got Wing of Winter. We haven't seen him in a while, and Skippy is
Oh, hello. Where is Dash though?
he's coming in from Thailand on vacation. Oh, nice. Yield is working it low and makes a save happen, and the follow-up shot goes in the side, netting Cambiasso. I mean, honestly, Cambiasso, we've figured out by this point, is just going to whiff at a ball with no direction, put his foot through it. Which, on one hand, we've been complaining about, but I mean, the way Cambiasso does it is erratic at times. It was a tight angle, nonetheless. Yeah, first bet. Yeah, he's
Since
down.
when are you careful with your words though, Primo?
Probably one of those bannable words. If you use the proper terminology, I'm sure it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. See, and this is what I'm talking about. Jonathan David, you can share on him all day, but he didn't just do what this guy did. And he's what, Danish? Norwegian. Those guys are allegedly tough motherfuckers, for sure.
Yeah, I think the problem is as soon as you step like over the Italian border, that is what happens.
No, man, it's just I'm trashing on all you Europeans and South Americans. I'm putting 2 goddamn continents into that. I'm coming at you guys.
Pause.
because it has been frustrating. We've mentioned it. Even the commentators have mentioned it on multiple occasions. How bad the acting's been this year. It started diving in the NHL. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening everywhere. NHL is still the least worst. World Juniors just
Happening
finished
everywhere,
up.
man. It's happening in every sport because look, all the leagues for the different sports are looking for more entertainment, right? They look for more offense, for more, I don't know.
So diving's the answer?
No, it's not the answer, but it benefits diving. That's the issue. If you make defending like this hard, like how are you supposed to defend? How are you supposed to defend in
Oh.
the NFL? How are you supposed to defend in the NBA, right?
Well, there's no defending there for by Sassuolo with her arms allowed to walk
Yeah,
on the
that was bad.
More rules equals more diving. That's something I've been yelling about just in life in general, not just sports, but in life. Like, the more rules you put in, the more people are gonna try to fuck with it. I mean, F1's a perfect example, but I had this chat with I don't know if you guys might have heard of like ISO 9000, 9001. There's all these like international standards organizations, like big companies.
Mhm.
Basically, if you build a Ford in America and you build a Ford in South Africa, is it the same Ford? You know, it's how you standardize, and there's different
Yeah.
whatever standardizations, and we have this where I work. Aviation obviously has to be standardized. Yeah, quality assurance, all that bullshit. And this guy, I tried to have a conversation with him where I was saying, "Oh, oop, gets blocked off." Okay, basically, like you want to put a rule on something. I'm like, there's already too many rules. The reason why there's confusion is because your rule is telling me to go look at this rule. I don't need a rule to tell me to go look at a rule. We need to make this simpler. But instead he wanted to put another rule in place to make sure I followed his rule, so I followed the rule. And I was just like trying to explain to him that like if you do this, I will just find another way to break that rule. Because all you're doing is make my life harder without
Yeah.
actually adding any quality assurance to it. It's
Yeah.
just you don't understand what's going on, you wanna make a rule. And like there's literally people in the world that don't understand the concept that they're just setting themselves up for failure by doing this. And
Yeah.
football has essentially done like VAR and all these things. Like you would think that would make things more cut and dry, but all it has done is muddied the water. They added more rules, and now it's more confusing than ever.
No, the problem with VAR, I agree with everything you said before, but I love these VAR debates, right? What you have done with that, if you make a clear-cut error with VAR, is even more egregious, and the fans will be more angry because you promised them a way of making the game fairer. Of
Mm.
course, by the numbers, it has become more fair. But when it's not fair and when the VAR makes a clear and egregious error, that's when we notice the most and are angry the most because you promised us something and you're not delivering on that.
Yeah,
So
well, and that's like expectations and deliverables at that
and
point
and and
here.
and then because VAR is so fucked up, they want to go even further to correct it. But I don't know if we can course correct it. You know, with the coaches challenges and the refs, like actually speaking their call into the microphone and everything. Like it doesn't. Did it help in any way so far that the ref explained like what what he saw
And
there? No,
and
because
even
we all
but even just to take that argument out of the equation, right? Like,
yeah.
has it been better? Has it been worse? Let's just assume it's been better. Hands down, it's been better. It has still 100% complicated things even more.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
and that's the thing. So even if we're making improvements, at what cost are these improvements coming at?
Yeah.
Like it's not free. Oh,
What?
what a that
That was a
fucking came
deflection?
out of nowhere. Was that Kalulu again?
Is it again an own goal? Like, does it count as an own goal? What is it?
Uh, well, we'll have to see like if there is a deflection, a movement by the guy, or
Oh, Muharemovic. Oh,
No, it wasn't
oh
for him.
my,
Oh no.
oh my God.
That's like the absolute worst person for it to happen to.
Oh my
Oh
God.
Jesus.
Dude,
So yeah,
this
Kalulu
is,
just walking into space, it just scoops it.
wow.
Oh no.
Is it an own? I think it's an own goal,
I
right?
think that has to be an own goal because he directed it.
He directed it. It's not just a, oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh no, man. And see, I think this is the thing. Like I'm almost convinced that the weekend was just one of those like what the fuck games. Everything else happened right except the outcome, right?
Yep.
Like you throw David on to get confidence to get a penalty and he misses it. And then next game this shit happens, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what my issue is with that penalty? In my opinion, you shouldn't send a guy there to score the penalty and gain confidence that way, because he is low on confidence, and the only way to
Yeah.
take a penalty is when you're full of confidence.
It was high
And
risk, high reward.
yes, and I think the penalty was just a case of he didn't have the confidence and he missed it.
Well, my biggest issue, and I had mentioned this on the live, is that if he does miss this, his confidence is now zero.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
he had, it's just done.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's the issue, right?
Man, you're in Thailand. You're telling me you can't find some sketchy ass stream? That's where they come from.
There and Russia.
Yeah, honestly, there isn't tons that's happening in the game. That goal came out of just a cross into the box. Like what do you call that? Like a dump cross, right? Like not
Yeah,
a
no, I
wide
think
one.
I think that that was a cross to try and find someone there at the edge of that 6-yard box. But yeah, Marimovic like tried to clear the cross and it yeah just directed it into the goal against the goalkeepers.
As he does it, like he literally just did the same thing.
Yep.
And like it doesn't look good by Sassuolo. It seems like they don't know how to defend that play right now. So is that the game plan? Give it to Kalulu and just like throw it at
Best man process.
Maramovic's face and see what happens?
Hey, but that is what you have to do, man. You know, I beat this dead horse all the time, but the more actions you have in and around the box, the more goals you will create, the more lucky bounces you get, the more shots you take, the more crosses you try, the more passes you do into the box.
Mhm.
That like you raise the percentage of one of them going in because the volume is high. So if you
And
keep trying and trying, you'll get the lucky bounce at some point.
that's why I think Saturday was a bit of a one-off because they created those chances
Yes.
and it just
Yeah.
didn't break. And that literally just fucking happens sometimes. You
And
get screwed.
that happens as well. It happens, man. The the thing is, you have to look at it whether it's an isolated incident or whether that is whether that is a pattern. Because RxG has been in almost, I think there were 2 instances where it was below 1 only since Spalletti's here. All the other games we have been
But the
at least
Napoli game
yeah.
was the one like this
Napoli
past.
and which was that the only one? Wasn't there a second game? Where we were
Spalletti, that was the only
below
one
0?
that I think it was like below one
Okay.
and a half.
Oh,
And
oh,
oh,
I
can't quite get
damn.
there. But again, that
Okay,
was just another like dumped
hey,
on ball, like
keep
nothing.
spamming crosses, man. They don't know how to defend them.
Yeah, these aren't great balls into the box. But if it's gonna work. And Skippy, I would be careful with saying we're linked with their keeper. Yes, there's interest. I would say when we're gonna use the word we're linked with
With
somebody, I
movement?
wouldn't even say that we're linked with Chiesa right now. We made
I
a
haven't
big
heard.
fucking deal because they made a phone call.
Yeah.
And we're saying there's links. It was a fucking phone call, guys.
It's a call.
Romano throwing alarm bells and shit off this fucking morning. Goddamn phone call.
Dude, but the crazy thing is he like every 2 hours in his story he posts something in Italian. Juventus bomba, blah blah blah.
Oh, it's still like you can't take any of it seriously anymore, though.
The thing is, I'm not following his YouTube channel anymore. I did a couple of years ago, and his videos were actually interesting because he mentions where his information is coming from as well.
Yeah, it's just spam.
But yeah, but on Instagram you just see a screenshot of a tweet and that's it, and he doesn't give you any context, so you never know what's behind that. Like
Now,
he
I don't know
keeps
if he has. So does he have a social media manager, or is he doing this all himself?
I don't know. With the amount he's doing, I bet he has a social media manager.
Because
I
two things.
I can't imagine he's doing that himself.
Because because he doesn't sleep, the man. If he's doing it himself, it's clear that he's spitting off more than he can chew, and he needs some fucking help. Because he used to just cover Juve. Well, no, it was Naples at first, wasn't he? He's Neapolitan.
Yeah, I think he was a beat writer, right? I think he was a newspaper guy at first.
Yeah, Naples, and then he focused on Juve, and then he focused on Serie A, and then he's just like focused.
Yeah.
There is no focus, you know.
No, I think his primary focus is Premier League. That's where he's linked both the most and the best, ironically. And I think like the Serie A thing is a sidekick for him.
So it should be mentioned here as we're rambling on. Thorsveld is just being a bitch again.
Now 2 broken legs.
So yeah, he was on the ground crying. God.
All right. The only question is, when am I putting my pizza in the oven? You know, the lucky pizza.
The lucky pizza.
Last time I ate the pizza. Yeah, because I need to eat something, man. I literally just came home, took
go
a
grab
piss,
some food.
and went live.
Penny looking good down low again. Clearly with the cross, inshallah.
Oh, generally keep these crosses up, man.
Oh man, this is causing mayhem.
Oh,
it was a shot on, but like it's causing mayhem.
Yeah. What do we think of the news that McKennie is not renewing?
Who's behind David? Which one of us?
What do you mean?
It's Moretti and Yildiz. I mean, you're in Thailand. Those jokes are gonna happen.
Behind every big D is another big D.
If there's a big D, though, you gotta watch out. Brady, what do you think, Loca's packing heat? I think he just wins over the boys with his curls. Which is funny, right? Because you missed it. I don't know, not last stream, but the one before that, we had like some random comments, random people coming and making like gay jokes, trying to get like a rise out of me. And it started again. Like it was one of the very first comments.
Today?
It was the third comment. I don't even want to say his name. It's like borderline. It said, I searched the gayest person on earth and it showed this channel. So I mean,
thanks for the comment.
Okay,
I guess
it's just like why
but
pretty random. But like it's one of those things, right, where they're just trying to get people pissed off and get a rise.
Yeah, of course, rage bait.
Like this is the wrong channel to do that to. We're
Yeah.
literally just telling dick jokes right now.
Yeah.
We got one guy.
Hey, but if you're really disrespectful, we will fuck you up, bro.
No, that wasn't even like being disrespectful so much. It's just like putting in
No, I'm just saying. Yeah.
Well, I shut him out quick. I told him, it's like, last time you guys just got bored with us and moved on because you weren't getting our eyes on it. So you might as well just move on now. And I haven't heard from him since. So nice. There's Yildiz.
Their midfield is so open. Come on. Oh, man.
Final pass. That's okay. That's something we need to start talking about more. Is Yildiz is passing. he makes a lot of just
Bad passes, yeah.
just bad passes. But a lot
Yeah.
of times they're just overcooked too. Like he's trying to make this like beautiful through pass through the slot, and he just cooks it
Yeah, that gets on my
because he does it
nerves
every
for
game.
yeah, no, that gets on my nerves for a while now. Did you watch Bruno Fernandes this season for Man United? Like he's injured right now, but did you see like any game or highlight of him?
What's he doing?
He is constantly going for the one big pass in hopes
Oh,
of slicing the defense through, and puts his team like constantly under pressure because he loses the ball. The team already moved forward, and now you have to track back and defend quickly.
that's okay because
And
old Gunner's coming back. He's gonna fix it.
well, let's see who fixes what.
How many years ago did they fire him?
He was the coach before Ten Hag, I think.
Ooh, Thuram can't get down on that ball, but another decent
Ten,
cross.
Ten Hag was how long the coach? 2.5 years?
I think so.
And now Amorim for 1.5 years, so that is
Or was it?
four
No,
years
didn't
ago.
he leave in January? He left mid-season. He got in shit for leaving mid-season.
I think I heard like statistic that Amorim was the coach for 18 months now, something
Yeah,
like that.
18 sounds right because I'm pretty sure.
18 sounds right. Like he took over
Or no one.
before January for Man United. Ten Hag got sacked in November, something weird. They hired Amorim before the winter
We
window.
can figure this out on transfer market. Yeah, like sorry, I don't want to say like 18 sounds right. It's I want to say it's probably like 16 or 17, right? It wasn't.
Yeah.
It didn't happen at a clean time of year.
Yeah.
Without a club. Okay. United, November 11th. There you
Yeah,
go.
see, I said it was something like that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it is almost 18 months. November, that is a full year. We are in January. Yeah. No, what? No, I'm thinking wrong. Hold up.
Yeah, that's like 14 months or something.
14 months. Yeah. Sorry. My math is not mathing.
1.43 points per match he got.
Yeah.
Man. And yeah, he was getting 2.28 from Sporting.
Yeah.
I mean, after 229 matches, he did 63 here.
Statistically, he's the worst Man United coach since the Second World War.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And Yildiz! And I got too excited for that. Dash with the eyeballs. He was telling us to pay attention. Or he noticed that Skippy is in the chat and Dash has some beef. I haven't alluded to the fact that Dash has beef yet.
Well, I let them take care of it in the comments. I will not comment.
So the question, honestly, is now that it's been 15 minutes or so since the goal, like the second one gonna happen?
I was hoping that this will be kind of a boring as like 2-0 something one. Like
Yeah, it's
that
a
was my
Tuesday
hope.
afternoon. We have each other at least. We're not solo or anything.
Yeah.
Let this be a boring one and we have each other.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Like I was hoping for a game that we just I don't know, just win it comfortably, you know? No
Yeah.
issues, no
Oh,
crazy thing.
nice. Good control down low like that. And then come on,
Come
let's put
on,
it.
shoot!
Put it. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. They're slowly chipping through. They're actually finding space in there.
Yeah, dude, Sassuolo is terrible. Dude.
They're in 10th though. Like they've been
No,
overperforming, I think. But yeah,
the lineup they don't know how to
they don't
defend
have
shit,
Berardi.
man.
They don't have Berardi. They're fucked. Let's get Chiesa and Berardi. There's our 4-3-3.
God damn. I hope that's a 4-3 off the bench though. He is at Berardi.
They're our Coppa Italian team.
I still don't know why we need a winger.
It's literally, but you don't have anybody that plays on the left.
Like,
Or
is
Yildiz, essentially.
the idea to make Openda a primary striker or
Yeah,
primarily a striker then?
I think so. The
Because
other
I think
option, now that you say that, is if you get another striker. I would have said get Fulkrug, but whatever. I don't even know the details with Milan there. But I mean, you get another striker, and then you could put Openda as an attacking midfielder.
no, Openda's best position, in my opinion, is left striker slash
Yeah,
left
like a
winger in a
secondary.
way.
Yeah,
Like
so if you put him as a vice Yildiz, perhaps.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's my idea. I think that's his best position. That's where I would play him. So I don't know, like, is the idea of like the Chiesa thing, the idea is alone, right? Like the idea hypothetically. Or
The idea, according to Liverpool, is they want to stay.
but for like look, if
For
it
how much? Yeah, like what's the
look had it been alone, I understand it because you park Openda as a striker this season because Vlahovic is still gone for a couple of months. So you have David at Openda centrally, so you need to vice this in a way because you can't keep playing Openda everywhere. Like he needs confidence at one position, like you can't play him there and there. So if you get Chiesa
Oh,
on
nice.
loan,
That was a nice look.
that was a nice cut ball, but yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I would get it if he's on loan and you have him for the rest of the season as a vice Yildiz, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Dash says you can't
I
pay
would get that.
Chiesa that much.
Yeah.
And
No,
that's it.
but if you get him permanently, that doesn't make sense whatsoever.
If you get him permanently, I want to know, first off, how much are we paying to get him back? And then secondly, like, what's his salary? Because
Yeah.
he's making 11 plus right now.
Yeah.
And that's nuts. And is he even, will he want to be a bench player? Let's be honest, a bench player for Juve
No,
making $4
no,
million,
no.
or a bench player for Liverpool making
He wants to start at Liverpool right now. Like as if he's gonna sit
like
on the bench for us.
this rumor is
Yeah.
dumb.
It is
As much as in the back of my head, I kind of want it to happen. I want to see
Yeah,
this chaos.
it's the same for me. I don't think it's realistic whatsoever, but the idea of it is it's fun, man. I like the carnage of it.
And the fact that people are buying into Alarm Bell Romano here, so exclamation marks and sirens and shit, because there was
Yeah.
a fucking phone call. People need to fucking chill.
Yeah.
Another decent interchange here, not resulting in anything, but again, taking the looks. And Loka actually, of course, the shot was trash, but sliding down to trap the ball in the first place was nice.
I I would still get Cristiano right now, man.
It is age. Oh, we don't buy guys from Saudi Arabia though.
No, we don't.
Club rule.
That's why we have Frank Cassier all of a sudden appearing in God knows what weird online newspaper.
Ronaldo's return to Juve is going to be like Ronaldo's return to Man United.
Oh Jesus. Again, final pass bad.
Clearly, just odds Thorstvedt. He's just trying to keep on, or was it Doig that time? It was Doig. Doig's tough. His is like
So
for the very next fight. Yeah.
Hey, so it's like the whole of Hollywood.
Oh, come on. Just take him off the pitch. This is the third time.
The poor guy is dead, man. Sub him off. He can't take it anymore.
Dash and Primo are man crushing each other. Like, look, Jonathan David, 4.5, second most distance covered. Like, he puts in the shift. His off the ball stuff is decent. Oh, Coop just landed on his back. That one actually looked like it might hurt a little bit.
Well,
That's
hope
the
so.
first time today.
I hope he deserves it after the first two instances.
Oh, yeah, Morton, he's Japan. Yeah, so we have somebody representing Thailand today, and then Japan. We got Asia today, guys.
Yeah, right.
I need Rick Ozzie here for obviously Australia.
And you have a German here.
Yeah, that's not Asian though. I know you guys
Oh, no,
maybe had thoughts
I know.
to like
We have,
eventually.
friends, Japan, and we are like.
Who was it that just took over fourth spot? Japan was like fourth largest economy, and India just took over.
Yep.
Whose fingers smell like poop if you had to guess? Weston McKennie.
I would have said Vlahovic because I don't know where he sticks those.
Well, because you saw the hotel picture.
Yeah, for Vlahovic, I mean literally.
No, I think McKennie. Well, we saw there's already a couple rumors like Fertezzi's sister. I'm sure McKennie. He's a player. He sticks that wherever he wants.
Yeah.
You don't care. It doesn't just smell like poop. Like he's got 10 fingers, right? Smell his toes. They're all different. Yeah, but in general, I think McKennie gets the most action on this team. He just starts like rhyming out Harry Potter quotes to the little girls, and that he hooks them. Binds the spell.
Oh no! Did they sub him out? No.
Yeah, first bet is done.
No, poor guy.
Padera going on.
Oh my God! Season-ending injury. He's going to the locker room.
That's a Romano post right now. Doors out.
Bomba.
Alarm bells. The sad thing about it is that it's making him money, and all that is a commentary on the population as a whole. It's no different than oh man, think of their names. But those big ass influencer people with the tranny dad. Used to be an Olympian. The Kardashians, right?
Oh my God! That's what.
Oh, Gildas. Another big save. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like that's what you know how like everything eventually evolves into a crab.
Oh,
Well, every content creator eventually evolves into a Kardashian. And Romano has reached his Kardashian phase. He's going into the transformation.
This was a long time ago. He's possibly the richest sports personality like on the planet, man.
Well, I mean, he's even in FC, right? When you go to the transfer rumors in FC 26 and Romano.
Yeah.
What do they call him there? I'll get on Yildiz. Yeah, Dash is all over that Kardashians. Oh man. Speaking of influencing, Primo, you've been releasing Anything? I haven't checked, but it hasn't come on my feed. You guys do things? Are there shows I have to catch up on? I feel like it's been a couple weeks. Nope. Just nope. Okay. Don't feel so bad then. Make a hockey podcast or something then.
Oh my god.
Or
Don't
just
let
do
them near our goal, man.
just make a podcast of an old Italian man yelling at the clouds. I'm sure that one hasn't been done yet. It's not like there's not millions of you. Speaking of which, I called my dad yesterday and he was just like worked up for no reason.
Oh my god.
He was doing
Eric Ten Hag has a new job. Hold up. Where?
no.
I
Ow.
got the notification. Hold
Ow.
up.
No. Where is he?
He will be the technical director at Twente Enschede.
A technical director
Technical director?
at Twente.
That is the club he was youth coach and assistant coach. And he played there 257 games himself. So he's returning to his boyhood club.
He's like, whatever. If this is the end, I might as well go.
Whatever, I am getting paid for doing nothing.
Yeah, he's gonna be like a Pavel Nedved.
Yeah.
What does he do? Is he on
Well,
cocaine?
why was he there? Why was Nedved in all of this bullshit? Like why? Like he risked his whole name, risked getting locked up for just being listed as as an employee, man.
Fuck, man.
I hope it was worth it for him, man. All that stress and going to court and
Oh boy. Yeah, the problems of rich people. Whatever. Oh, that
and it
that
wasn't
was a
even
handball. I'm pretty sure. Not that I really like those
also it was
handballs.
after
But
clearing that cross, and it wasn't even looked at, yeah. Well,
you know,
thanks for
I don't.
showing,
I don't
thanks
really
for
care.
showing the replay 10 minutes later.
Yeah, that's the thing. 10 minutes later, it was tucked to the body. It was
Oh,
unintentional. I'm not
it didn't
losing
look
my
too
mind.
bad, but still, like, not even get looked at.
Well, if VAR's doing their job, then that's why we're not hearing about it, because they're in his ear and they're like, no, that's don't bother. Because if the ref needed to look at it, he would have looked at it the next stoppage, right? But anyways,
My God, we look so bad right now, man. No control, losing the ball easily.
oh, it's classic. Give it to Yildiz and see what happens.
Jesus, what was that, man? Fuck, Luca, what was that?
Yeah, they got to start tightening up.
No, don't give him a thumbs up, Miretti. That was... God damn.
Moretti's still the young kid too, though, right?
Yeah, but that didn't deserve a thumbs up,
No,
man.
I know. He's a
That
sucking ass.
I don't know. Was that a pass? Was that a cross? As
Oh, dangerous! The Swallow man.
come on, how much at a time? I need to get my pizza in the oven, man. Yeah, and for me, it's pizza time, Primo.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just go. Just go throw your pizza in. I'm surprised you didn't just take a break.
I can wait these 3 minutes.
Pizza sounds great. No, it's not that kind of pizza though. I got to make a pizza, to be honest. Though I've been thinking about it. I haven't made one in months now. Like there was the outdoor pizza season, and we shut that down, obviously, and then just nothing since. And honestly, it takes nothing to throw a dough together in the morning. You know what I made for the first time yesterday, and I did it again today. It was so good. Crumpets. The only good thing a British made culinarily is a crumpet, and damn it, made my own. They're so good.
Well, what is a crumpet?
I don't know what crumpet. They're just like little rounds. You have them for breakfast, or like jam or something on them. But they're
Oh,
super bubbly and like spongy.
okay.
You have to buy little rings. I can use them for English muffins as well, though. But yeah, the best part of it, because it has all these little air pockets that, and I love it with Nutella. Nutella, peanut butter, whatever, and it all like melts into these air pockets. Oh, dude.
Sounds good.
So good.
Oh, and because you mentioned English muffins, dude, English muffins as your burger bread. Oh my God, those are amazing.
Well, if you have like a breakfast sandwich with an English muffin or something, right? With like eggs and ham, something like that.
Yeah.
Butter and jam. Yeah, I mean that's the classic English way of doing it. But I mean melted Nutella in the air pockets. Come on.
Yeah.
The first fucking thing I did after I made them.
That's great.
And just a bit of Nutella left, and that's what happened. All right, David. That's the wrong direction. Pizza oven in his garage. Yeah, once I know like I'm living in a house for the rest of my life kind of thing, I might get something a little more permanent.
Yeah.
Like everything that I make. Like I had to shake my head. I made a little sausage cure thing out of an old wine fridge.
Ooh.
And I mean it's pretty small. I was able to make like a couple soppressatas, some calabrese salami, shit like that, right? I have like six links going.
Yeah.
My brother's like, yeah, bro, look at this. And it like shows a picture of his whole like cantina, his whole cold room, like specially built in his basement. It's like, dude, I move houses every few years. Like I'm not gonna spend $20,000 to hang sausage just to move next year. Like I'm trying to show you, like, hey, look at these cool little contraptions I can make that I can like pick up and move with myself.
Yeah, and then there are those guys that want to flex their sausage muscles. All right, guys, pizza time. I'll be back.
All right, let's half game this. Halftime, half game. What are we saying? All right, let's get rid of the clock. Let's bring up the thought mob. Dave goes and makes a pizza. Before we get all hot and horny over things, though, everyone please remember like and subscribe. Follow us on all platforms. That is, wait for it, YouTube, vertical and horizontal, Twitch, X, Instagram, Kick, live on assist. We also have Spotify. We also have Discord, and we also have my camera shit in the bed all at the same time. Love it when this happens. Come on, old camera. Change the cable on this too. I have no idea what's going on. Maybe it's the actual HDMI cable. Yeah, maybe I need to buy new cables. Anyways, that's neither here nor there at the moment. Let's just bring this up so you don't care that you can't see me. Okay, so I mean it was Dwayne, thanks for stopping in. Brother-in-law. How's it going, Dwayne? Yeah, he's eating my pizza. P. Morton, omelet, bacon, toast. Yeah, because it's breakfast time for you. All right. Let's see the food. The food always gets us sidetracked. I love it. Okay, let's focus in a little bit. Let's look at the numbers here for Sassuolo. The only one in the green is Murdic, the goalkeeper. That makes sense. Yeah. Mrhamovic, obviously, own goal, 5.2. Not doing good, but everyone else in the 6 is just a very blah performance from Sassuolo. This is kind of what they are, I suppose. Doi got his body involved a couple times throughout. That was, decent to see. Thorstvedt got his body involved in the exact opposite sense of the word and is no longer playing because he's a bitch. I honestly don't know what was wrong with him, but he was crying a lot. Federer comes on the 39th minute to replace him. He gets a 5.9. Anyways, we don't care about Sassuolo. Let's look at Juve. Di Gregorio 6, not doing much. Boot Bremer, I mean, none of them. The back line hasn't had to do much, Kalulu getting a 7 because he created the goal. Cambiaso, Locatelli, your Italians at a 6.8. Yeah. What do you want me to tell you? It's more of the same from these two, right? Thuram. I mean, he was decent. McKennie was decent. Everyone was just kind of decent, right? Like, that's kind of what I'm getting at. They're still low 7s, high 6s. It was better than Sassuolo. Not that much better. We kind of played down to their level. We need to be more Juve. Be more what we can be. That sounds so corny, but honestly, we got to be more of what we know we can do. Look at these stats, though, and see if any of it makes sense. So I said that Sassuolo was probably going to put up better possession numbers than Lecce was. That does not appear to be the case. Not in the first half. XG 0.17. So they get 3 shots. Let's look. That one goes high, that one goes wide, and that one goes high. So they somehow got XG for just booting the balls. That in whichever way. 0.17. XG 0.56 for Juve. Yeah, I mean they had a couple looks. Nothing other than that cross that went in, the own goal. Nothing was like super difficult. You can see here if you can see on your small screen if you're on phone, but a lot of the shots on target, or all the shots on target, were kind of direct down the pipe, if you will. So that's why, despite having 9 total shots with 6 on target, the actually is only 0.56 because they haven't. I hate to say it, man. Like, that's our problem. Our shots lack a bit of finish. And we'll go down the rest of the numbers, which are all in our favor. I mean, I'm beating a dead horse. It doesn't matter if you don't put balls in the back of the net. Thankfully, one did go in the back of the net with a bit of help from our ex-defender, maybe future defender, Murhimovic. And sometimes, I don't know, is this a team of luck? Anthony saying dominant display so far. The press is killing Sassuolo's usual build-up again, though. These games need to be put away quicker. Moretti looking better than both Chico and Sergrova have as well. I don't know, but Moretti has a different look. Say it's better. It's certainly calmer. It's less chaotic and frantic. That's something Chico and Zagrova do give you, which can be good. I feel, though, a lot of times Juve need things to be settled down and need a bit more control, a bit better passing. That's something that Moretti will give you. And from that sense, yeah, I would say Moretti looks better from that angle of things. But he's not gonna cut and dribble into the box and spam shots either, right? That's something Zagrova and Chico will give you. Dominant, and I know we've talked about that. I know it's kind of pedantic. Yeah, we were the better team. To say we were dominant, it was a little flaccid to say we were completely dominant, but we are certainly in charge of the game overall. I'm just repeating myself, and we've got to put more balls in the back of the net because we know one little mistake, one little hiccup, just like our goal, you never know, in the back of the net, and we don't want another tie game or heaven forbid we lose. But yeah, goals, just goals. It's encouraging we are trending in the right direction in terms of actual product on the field. We clearly have a style and pattern, which is consistently showing now. Yeah, no, that is true. You see Spalletti's vision. He just can't get them to score. That's the missing piece. It really is, and we have said it. We said it early in the season too. Like it's gonna start slow with these strikers. Unfortunately, it started very slow with these strikers. David not doing a whole lot. So Penda gonna come on. Let's look at David's numbers. Let's see what he has. Does have the one shot, 2 chances created, 18 for 20 passes, 2 defensive contributions, 26 touches. Only one of those in the opposition box. So like he's doing a lot off the ball defensively, tracking back. That is where he's good. He just can't be a striker. He's not doing the striker thing. And that is what's frustrating. But that's also why I think that Spalletti continues to use David, is because he is at least going to give you those defensive off the ball contributions more so than Openda. But yeah, yeah, when he has to carry the ball, he looks clueless. You need your striker to strike, right? At the end of the day, you can make all the excuses. I want to have a bit of faith. This is basically what it comes down to, right? Like Canadian bias aside, I want a Canadian to excel at Juve. As a Canadian, that's just something I want. And then it gives me an excuse to buy a Juventus jersey with my own name on the back of it. I know it's corny, but it's a thing, right? I've held off because I don't think he's earned. I mean, no player really earns me buying their jersey. It's not something I tend to do, but I would get a David one, you know, just because it's my name and to support Canada in that sense as well. But no, honestly, he's got to unfuck himself, man. He's got to shake off the cobwebs. What? I don't know. It's not even cobwebs. Does he need a life coach? Does he need to be taken out back and beat to a pulp? Like, what does this guy need right? Yeah, I know it's acceptable. But it's funny because a lot of Americans I find don't like McKennie. But they're also the Italian Americans. That's not like Mexican Americans or just like English Americans. It seems to be the Italian Americans I've noticed that don't like McKennie. Or I should say, people from non-traditional footballing countries get shat on harder for just bias, bigotry. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Bonesy like McKenna, but you're not an Italian American. You don't live in Jersey. I mean, that's just my assessment. I don't know if that's actually true or not. That's just kind of a sentiment I've noticed more so. And like Italian Americans are very like patriotic Italian as well, which is why they want to see Italian players in general on the team, right? And support Ferrari and all that. Guidos, yeah, the Guidos. Yeah. Yeah. You know the ones I'm talking, like the Jersey Shore ones that try to act more Italian than an actual Italian. Because an actual Italian doesn't have to try. He's just whatever. He's Italian. It's like they're overacting. It's like watching a drama these days, and it's just like so overacted. Man, I put on there's new Spartacus. They have like a Spartacus sequel on. I forgot how overacted, how like theater school that series was. My lord. When you're watching shit from the Roman Empire and they're all like English theater school students. It's dude. Forget about it. Yeah. All right. One of those. It's a Tuesday game. We're waffling on stupid shit. What happens? Is David actually watching the pizza being made? Is he staring at the oven right now? He's been gone for almost 15 minutes now. Okay, a minute and a half to the half. Thoughts going into the second, then. Look at the lineup. Substitutions. Yeah, Moretti's not going to play the whole game, that's for sure. Cambiasso, I feel, is going to be taken out. You got to put Kostic in, give some more minutes. Why not? A game against the Swallow should be fine. You got Cabal in there too. Maybe give Cabal the look. Oh, Angeli actually got the nod today. We didn't even look at that next gen attacker. Haven't seen him make the lineup there in quite a while. But Openda for sure is going to come on. Probably Zagrova. Openda Zagrova. So there's two in your attack. Kostic. I don't think you get Kostic and Cabal. I have a feeling. Here's my prediction. We're only going to get 4 substitutions, and one of them is going to be Adjets in like the 88th minute or something dumb like that. The big question is, does Filip Kostic or Juan Cabal make that change onto the left? Because you have 2 left-sided wingbacks. What else do you do? You don't think Zagrova will come on unless Sassuolo equalizes? It's just what are your options, though, right? He might, like, again, it'll be an 85-minute plus type thing. I don't know if I'm just, like, seeing things, but did that guy that was working in the tunnel have an NHL toque or beanie on? Speaking of which, this Milan Olympics that starts in a month, they still haven't built their freaking ice rink, their hockey rink, stadiums, arena. We call it arenas. Damn it. Yeah, a month away and the thing's not finished. Yeah, anyways, that'll be interesting to see how that plays out for Spalletti, his substitutions, but I will get rid of this font mob and get the score back up and ready for y'all. Even give a refresh on my stream, make sure I haven't delayed any more than usual. Need a goal before the hour mark. Yeah. Easier said than done as it hands over to Jonathan David. I hate to rag on the guy, but his last outing honestly was something else. It is what it is. Hope for the best. Rest Yield. Yeah, Yield is honestly needs as much of that rest as he can. Spalletti coming in late and not looking the happiest. I don't know if it's just because it's cold out and he's miserable. But I mean, he hasn't even made his way to the bench by the whistle. I mean, maybe he just took a shit for all we know, right? Like, is shit going down, or did he just have to make a quick detour? And Vince, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a little bit as well. How were your holidays? I feel like just over these holidays, you've been away a little bit. You're busy. I'll Sassuolo starting this off, just trying to maybe hold on to the ball for a minute. See if they have any real game plan coming into the second half, if they can take the game at all to Juve. Because at the end of the day, barring a fluke goal like we saw last week, the Sassuolo have not looked like they're going to threaten the goal. The goal. They have 3 shots attempted. Something. But it's not threatening at the moment. Yeah, a nice quick second goal from Juve, and they should be able to settle into a game like I always like the 3 goal. If you're gonna put up XG like 2.5, whatever, I would like to see more goals. Oh, Loca comes away clean with that one and held. He gets up and plays it, advantage given. I thought that might be worth a yellow card. We'll see if anything happens at the whistle, but he clearly beat his man and was on the run and was taken down. So we'll see how much was in that. Over the top, straight to the keeper. Goes into the advertisements. That was, hey, Rick is here. Oh, that's amazing. I did say earlier in the stream, I need my Aussie because we have Thailand and Japan represented. So I just needed more people from that part of the world, and we got it. Rick is here. Saying, "What's up, champ? Happy New Year to you, the family." By Zano from everyone at Juve official fan club, Melbourne, GG Buffon. Yeah, Rick Aussie, friend of the show. 30 Ventini podcast over there in Melbourne. Of course, the president of the fan club as well. Check those guys out. Podcast platforms. Rock and Rollers. They always have some good classic rock on their shows as well. Good to go. I saw your Instagram. You went to a couple shows, a couple good rock concerts this year too, it looked like. Corner coming up for Juve. Field is delivered straight to the keep. Ooh, who's on the ground here now from Sassuolo? What is rock concert? You're in Detroit, man. Detroit rock. Whole movie on that Detroit rock. See, there's a few movies on just like Detroit and rock and roll. I know you're being facetious. You obviously know, but 41 Celsius. Ah, man. That is warm. This is the dead of winter for you, though. Or dead of summer, sorry. Or we're rolling into the coldest time of the year, January, February. Live music, junkie. I do like a good live music. I wouldn't call myself a junkie. The problem is like, how do I get home? I live too rural that you just spend all your money on cab fares if you want to go and go hit the bars. Not something I do a whole lot. I did used to live walking distance though. Then for sure. Then it was fun. Oh, the pizza man has arrived. Sorta. He's sorta back. Settling in.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm
No,
back.
and even you came back just in time for the commentators to mention the rumors about Chiesa.
Ooh.
They're even talking
So
about
I
it.
made
Dash is even here. What the fuck? Oh, what's going? Nothing. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Two, pal.
How you doing?
Good. I'm just here for that Beiträgen.
It doesn't sound as funny when you say it properly, though.
Yeah, it doesn't. I just didn't want to disappoint my German brother on the stream.
No, you did good.
Well, he's disappointing all of us. He's having a frozen pizza, so
So, what the man eat?
I know.
Sorry.
He's just getting all the Italians upset. I hope it's Hawaiian.
Oh no, it's honestly it's from my local Italian store. It's origin Neapolitan but pre-frozen. Look.
Oh, okay.
See. There you go. You guys made assumptions.
Yeah, we don't get that in
am
North America. Good
I'm a
frozen.
man of culture.
Yes.
Yeah, Rick's losing his mind over the Chiesa rumors too. Yeah, it's ex-girlfriend territory.
He's not coming back.
No, it's just easy fodder for the accounts out there to get your clicks.
It's that, and then it's also, oh, never mind. Better save the world.
Thuram! Another save. If I get really excited and it is a goal, it sounds a lot better when I clip it. I can't just default to always expecting it not to go in. It'll make for bad content. I gotta keep on tricking myself into believing. Thuram hasn't scored in a while either. Not like last year.
Right. Do you want ASMR or should I turn the mic off?
Ramos here. Who else likes it? Bones would like it. Wicked F1 jokes. But
Right.
then there's Jolin Palmer. That guy's just, well, he's like just above midget level, right? Like he's like a little chihuahua. All that energy in that small package.
Yep.
I think he just gets excited in general, that dude. Rick's asking, would he let Vlahovic just depart Juve at the end of the season? Yeah, I mean, I guess.
If he's not gonna renew for 5 or 6 million, goodbye.
Yeah, if it's not going to be a club friendly deal, he hasn't proven that he's anything that spectacular.
Yep.
And that we need to pay him that kind of money, or that he deserves anywhere close to that kind of money. He also cooks that cross a little too much.
Great for Rick Ossie to be here. You mentioned him like just a few minutes ago, man. So great to have him.
Yeah, no, I got excited when he showed up. It was destiny. Yeah, I really hope this doesn't turn into one of these 1-0 games. Watching Milan and Max Allegri. Or Juve and Max Allegri. Or just a Max Allegri game. You're going to win, but you're going to hate it. Juve, very conservative with it. Come on, Bremer. There we go. Forward with the ball. Yildiz. It almost feels like he's just trying to put movement into the box and get a foul or something. It's just nip at his heels. Eventually, it does happen. You know, you draw a foul from being too good. McKennie's cross is nipped out of the air by Muric. That's a decent little snatch. Time for barbecue, beer, and Von freaking Halen today. Yeah, it's going on 41 degrees there. Jesus Christ. I was happy today because it warmed up to -7. I'm like, geez, hasn't been single digits in weeks.
Dude, we will have -14 this weekend.
Yeah, that's kind of what it had been. That's cold for Germany, though.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're looking at. I don't know what they're looking at. The ball crossed the line. Somebody said that it didn't, but it clearly did.
Yeah, they got the corner. Why complaining?
Okay, yeah. All right. Corner for Sassuolo. What? Like, Spalletti still has that look. He's not happy with Yeah, I mean, I get it after Lecce, and you continue to just be lackadaisical about the performance, being comfortable at 1-0.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but it looks sort of Tudor era-ish. Where they're just like, yeah, we're playing a game.
I mean, the big thing is you just got to make sure that Cambiasso doesn't pass the ball to the other team again. Then we'll be good.
Yeah, we'll see. He needs a bit of a redemption arc as well. He's got the ball now. Let's give him a redemption arc. Oh, that's snatched out of the air as well. Merch coming out, playing those balls because he doesn't trust his defense. I like a nice aggressive keeper though. Somebody in the back end likes to take control. So Anthony wanted a goal before the hour mark, and we're at 58 minutes. I didn't think it was going to happen. If we get a second goal, it's going to be once the game is pretty much done and dusted.
I'm hoping too that we get it earlier, but yeah.
Referee's letting them play today. Not upset with it. And that's the thing, like when you don't sit down and complain, that's something I like from Juve. They haven't been complaining a lot. No.
Oh, that's such a Moretti. Oh, that's the Moretti we know and love right there.
He was off his balance too.
He's doing his prime Dusan Vlahovic imitation.
I don't know what happened there. Is like a step too far away from it. Just put his leg out and is what it is. But yeah, such bad defending. That is true. That was bad defending.
You know, my good friend Primo, I'm not even going to call it out as bad defending. I'm just going to take it as a win.
Oh shit! Fucking Rick sending me pictures of his pizza. Damn it!
Oh, good thing you finished that word there because you were just making us nervous. You're making us nervous. He sent me pictures of his pizza.
Don't stutter on the pizza. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, decent. Now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, despite the finish, holy shit, Moretti's finally grown up. I'm so happy to see him actually grow up as a ball player.
Or just like literally grew up.
Yeah, touche, my friend. Primo, you know what else is hard to watch? It's hard for Dave to watch that the Detroit Red Wings are #1 in the East. Oh, I had to throw that there.
Yeah, it's been like 20 years. It's about time.
We had to spot you guys a couple of years, and y'all still fumbled.
Yeah. The
okay,
Leafs aren't
Dave.
looking good. The Leafs aren't the greatest this year. They might pick it up. We'll see. They've
Okay,
made some
Dave.
changes. Well,
Hey, good for Dash to be able to gloat in one sport at least.
yeah, and the Pistons as well. That's the problem. Is that the other shit?
Yeah. Let's see where the Pistons land at the end.
Cover the line.
German Dave, do you want to just hate watch Pistons basketball with me then? After we mollywop the Knicks?
You don't have to watch the Pistons to hate watch basketball.
No, you just have to watch SGA and the Oklahoma Thunder.
Or him too. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you guys are in for a treat. I'm a little bit ahead of you because I'm in the office. I get super fast Wi-Fi.
Well, why would you ruin it, you fucking twat?
Oh my god.
That is good.
Oh. I thought because you said treat that he's gonna miss it.
Why did he hesitate? Don't hesitate your celebration. I am so jaded with bar calls. You cannot hesitate your celebration. Fuck Moretti. I love you and hate you for that. 2-0 Juve.
No, he had ice in his veins. That's why. Yeah. He showed Dusan how to strike a ball.
I mean, he showed a lot of people how to come clear onto the goalkeeper one-on-one.
I'm telling you, man, Moretti is a 10. If you're on a 4-3-3.
That was nice by
It was-
David, man. Those are the actions I want.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with any of that.
That's all David really has to do. Like, contrary to Twitter's belief and people freaking out over the Lecce game, like, that's kind of what David's role is. Like, David is kind of one of those strikers that gets everyone else involved. And if no one else contributes, then is it
because he's a second striker that's playing as a
true 9? Yeah, but at the same time, it's like I understand where like people can get frustrated, right? Because he missed the PK, and it's okay. This game's a redemption arc. I guarantee you, watch he scores. It wouldn't even surprise me if he does tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset. Oh, does he? Put it in the net! Put it in the fucking net! Yes, he does do it!
Dash, you bastard.
You fucking cunt.
Oh man, where's Skippy? I'm feeling dangerous.
Why is Dash never linked up with us? Why doesn't he watch the same stream, man?
Oh yeah, I got the stream in the room to be synced up, but you can just be an asshole. Jonathan David.
I'm not at home. I'm in the office.
You can still use StreamYard.
On my phone, not on my computer.
Oh, you're on your phone. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, why would I use my computer? It'd probably be choppy and terrible quality, and I'd have like a webcam face. Hi guys, Dash here from the office.
Well, you have no face. So, I mean, anyways, could we not talk about you? You don't matter right now. The fact of the matter is that Jonathan David just scored a fucking goal. And you know what? Oh my god. Okay.
What's the XG on that shot? I'm not dead curious.
I'm just looking back at it.
I'm just happy he didn't miss it. I'm just happy he didn't miss
He's
it.
He's not gonna miss that.
He made me wonder, though. He did.
Dusan would have.
He made me.
It's the same
didn't
as
make it the most beautiful.
What game was it where he was alone in front of the goalkeeper and we were scared that he's gonna score it? It was one of these last few games. A couple of weeks ago.
You talking about David or Vlahovic?
David.
Yes.
Because I mean, no, I mean, I'm super happy for him right now, and he got the assist, I believe, on the previous one too.
He did. Yes.
Yeah. So, and he's currently rated at 9.
Yeah. Just as long as he doesn't do anything stupid.
Oh, this is a very good game.
Well, now it is.
No, the layoff to Miretti was good, but he was okay in my opinion. He was good with his back to the goal.
Another!
Oh my god. Well, okay, sorry. Can we take that 9 down to 8? Oh my.
That, you know what? That wasn't horrible.
No, it was.
He could have done better with it, but that wasn't.
I take it all back for now.
No, it's okay. I've done that before. I've had that happen to me before.
But
it was funny.
But why do we start to press being 3-0 up, bro? Why not before that?
Well, because you know how it is, right? Like, they start to open up and they lose their confidence, their momentum. They open up to try to get one back, and it exposes them again. And like, let's be honest, their best player is 37 years old.
You want to know the real reason, German David's because we're trying to stat pad all of these mediocre players so we could sell them. We're using this to stat pad. Hey, Locatelli's not as bad as you think he is. He had 9.8 game against Sassuolo. Buy him for 45 million. And also because he's Italian.
Well, they keep on throwing out those singular stats to try to show everyone how amazing he is. Instead of just
Like
saying, like, yeah, he's
like
kind of good in
Twitter.
some areas.
Like Twitter's a cesspool of retards.
Oh, yeah, like,
Or
let's take
X,
one.
formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah, you take one individual stat and you spam that stat. Like the Lloyd, well, when we did that video, oh, Lloyd Kelly, 93rd percentile. Oh, he's so amazing. So, yeah, Coop's the 99th percentile.
Yeah.
You know.
We rage baited so many. We rage baited so many people that shit was funny as hell.
But it's just like, who cares? He's in the 99th percentile for progressive passes received. What an arcane stat. Who cares? Now, obviously, in that video we looked into things a bit deeper. There's more to it, but yeah, I mean that's what you get. It's just fucking stupid. And you throw a number on a graph and people lose their mind. Oh, he's amazing. Or he's just okay. Like, and that's what it's turned into. A player is either like the next Messi or Ronaldo, the greatest thing ever, or he's absolute trash and he doesn't deserve to be playing the game. So the fact of the matter in anything in life, sports, your job, school, most people are just kind of okay. And that's what our team is. That's our team of a bunch of dudes that are just kind of okay.
Speak for yourself. I demand excellence for my employees.
Dash. You want to read this one? I think you'd like it.
Which one? Someone asked why Como only has one Italian starter on the squad. I immediately thought because they want to win. Oh man, that's funny. Where's Eddie? So I can see him get rage baited. Oh, that's beautiful.
But I mean, it's almost true in a stat. More with stats for baseball, and baseball is so boring it needs stats.
No, you know the sport that actually is like insane for stats that like people don't really notice is the NFL. NFL is humongously.
I mean, they all are. Golf is. I mean, it all really is. But the thing with baseball, I would argue, is the stats actually make it. But that's part of the excitement. You have to be into the stats.
Well, yeah, because baseball is the most controlled environment of all the sports.
Yeah.
Because, like, in a sense, like, baseball is where you get, like, the most 1v1s, where it's essentially 1v1, like, you and the pitcher.
Yeah,
you
and
can cross compare all the time.
Because, like, for example, if I was looking up a stat or a number where it's like, okay, Canadian Dave versus right-handed pitchers is on base 60% of the time, that's, again, if you're going up against a right-handed pitcher, that means Canadian Dave has a 60% shot of hitting something. So, like, that essentially that sport is pretty much metrics. I mean, with the NFL too, when you look at it, where it's like dropbacks, and it's different stats, right? Like with the NFL, it's time to throw, steps for dropbacks, reads, how many reads the quarterback has to make. Like, not that many people understand it, but the NFL is probably the most tactically, systematically designed sport out of all of the professional sports, because if I'm a defensive back and I'm, say I'm marking Justin Jefferson, if I step one half of a step too soon, he's beating me for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah. And also you have to remember as a player, like all the routes you have to pay attention to. You can touch the wide receiver. What was it? Only the first 5 yards?
2 yards. First 5 yards.
2 yards,
Or it's
2 yards. Then you have to let him go.
holding.
Then you can challenge for the actual catch. Like,
yep.
you have to remember all that stuff. Like it's hard to play sport. I know we say it's trash and everything, but man, it's complicated, but still like such
I
a damn
disagree.
athletic sport.
So Primo's asking, is there QBs in the NFL that can make reads? I think Matt Stafford, Jared Goff, and Drake May are the three.
What was the question? What?
Can NFL quarterbacks can the QBs in the NFL actually make reads? Yeah, I think Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff, and Drake May can do that. And Patrick Mahomes. I think Josh Allen is trash. I think Lamar Jackson is trash.
Josh, I would even say that Mahomes is making reads because he's always looking for his favorite
I
target.
said that. Yeah, Mahomes
And
can
if
make
he's
reads.
not open, then he improvises.
Yeah, I think Mahomes can make reads for sure.
Burrow
Aaron
could
Rodgers,
be one.
if you want to call him.
Burrow could be one, but he has like 3 elite wide receivers, so it's difficult. Like what read do you make? Like it's the open guy, right?
Yeah, the reason why I say Goff, and I'm not even trying to like have a Lions bias into it, but if you look at his offensive line and how many times he's been sacked this year, he's second all around in all stats, which is insane.
Yeah.
And like really the only reason that Matt Stafford kind of like has touchdowns and yards over him is because I think he's had like a couple of one or two more games of 300 yards. But like even the last week against the Bears, like Stafford or Goff dropped like 300 passing, and he has no run game whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yes, Rick. You might.
Yeah. So it was
5 yards.
Okay. Then I remember correctly, I believe. Did I say 5? I think I said 5.
Yeah, you said 5. I think I said 2 because that's usually when you have it. Once you get to the 5-yard line, they
Oh my
depends
God.
on the official.
We're gonna see him. Joao Mario is getting ready to come on.
They let him out of the basement?
Yeah, and honestly, guys, like this just shows the state of the game. We're up 3-0 against Sassuolo, and they're talking about baseball in the NFL.
Come on, stat pad.
Looking at ref cam, Moretti's goal there. Just nice and clean and clinical. That's exactly what we needed Moretti to come on to just have a nice, clinical, no nonsense goal. Because even David's goal there made me worry for a second. Who is now coming off for Openda. Spalletti still does not look good.
Yep.
He looks haggard, man. Has he got the flu? Yeah, no, good point, though. If you are up 3-0, you might as well throw in a guy like Mario. And that was for McKenny, which makes sense, right? You know, right side. McKenny's been put in quite a few minutes. Putting a lot of shifts in, to be honest. He probably deserves a bit of a rest. See how many minutes. 1182 in Serie A. And so buff Bremer and Yield is so. I mean, I wouldn't actually hate that, to be honest. You take off Bremer and put in Pedro Felipe. Like, if we're just gonna throw on some dudes,
With 3 up, you can do anything.
I would wait.
And to save 15 minutes plus 5 additional time is not even that bad. Like you save effectively 20 minutes off their legs.
Yeah, for Pedro Felipe, maybe don't put him in at the 75th, maybe the 80th.
Yep.
You know, I don't know. Like Joao Mario, he's a professional player. Pedro Felipe, we've never seen in our life. So, you know. Matic, of course, is coming off. 37-year-old. I'm surprised he's even alive after that. I wouldn't be. I mean, the feeling around the grounds now is, let's just see this one out. Let's finish the game.
Yep.
It's a fucking Tuesday. Loriente, he didn't look good at all today either. He's usually kind of dangerous. Well, if we're going to laud anybody for playing minutes this season, it's going to be Kalulu. I got the other name. There's only one other person in Europe that's played as many minutes as him, which is to say all of them. And Kalulu is one of our biggest offensive threats.
How crazy is it that? How long was this ACL tear ago?
This is a couple years back now, isn't it? You talking about Kalulu?
Kalulu, yeah.
Yeah, that was still Milan days.
No, I know, but we brought him straight after he healed up a bit, and he was still not ready when we got him.
Yeah, well, maybe in hindsight, now that you mention that, yeah, because last year
it was last year. Like he basically 1.5 seasons. So he was on loan last season at the obligation at. So how many months? July.
Yeah, Krivasivs makes a point. He was bought as an injury-prone Milan player, and that is one of the reasons why we got him cheap. Is because he was just they didn't think there was much value.
I know that was the thing. That's why I said like he for that amount. I think the obligation was 15, right? Or the total deal was 15, including fee and the eventual obligation.
I remember people were freaking out over it, and we did the initial dive video where we said it's a low risk. I said it's low risk, high reward.
We don't want Milan's used parts, bro. He played a pivotal role in the Scudetto win as well.
Okay, here it is. 3.3 initial loan, which became a permanent 14.3 transfer with up to 3 in bonuses.
Oh, so
it's like 21, 22 total.
Okay, including all bonuses. So I was a bit low with 15. Okay.
Which, honestly, isn't that bad, all things considered.
No, it's not. It's not. We know we're not getting an elite player for 20 million, everything included.
But a guy that can show up.
We got a very serviceable, reliable player.
In a back line that has no reliability.
Yeah.
And he's at 3.14 million euros salary, which is, I mean, it's not nothing.
Yeah.
But it's fairly friendly.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's extremely friendly. And I think a hot take on this is he's this iteration's version of a Danilo.
Yeah.
Contrary to a bunch of people hating him back then. I mean, Kulu really is a Danilo, consistent player. That's it.
Well, I mean, that was a replacement for Danilo.
In theory.
The right center back, sorry. Ish. Yeah, right back / right center back. Because Danilo was that was a whole other affair. He was there on the weekend. That made the social media.
Yeah, it's a shame that Gentoli and Mata really effed up everything like that.
Did you hear Gentoli?
I think if you had... Yeah.
Gentoli was in the news today.
Oh, yeah, I read the comments.
For what? Selling young kids?
Making excuses.
Yeah, he defended the selling the young kids and everything.
He's like, when I got there, I didn't have time. I had to make decisions quick. It was 300 million. Oh, now it was only 58 million. Actually, you had it 0, and then you went and spent 58 million on Koopman.
Yeah.
Douglas Luiz, and like you put us back into debt. You did enough to balance the books just so you can destroy the books again.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
on.
Amanda can't get there.
Ah,
Man, that's a huge run though for Muric coming out like almost
Yeah.
to the circle.
that was Manuel Neuer almost.
Muric is still sitting at an 8.2 after letting 3 goals in. He is the best player on Sassuolo.
Yeah,
Let's say.
he caught about 15 crosses.
Yeah, he did well on the crosses. Definitely came out for the play.
Except of the one that was misdirected.
8 saves on the night. Acted as sweeper twice, high claim 5, diving save 4, 7 saves inside the box. 0 punches, 9 throws, 15 recoveries, 57 touches. I mean, yeah, he's done what he could for the team.
Oh, Cabal and Adjic. Hey, time for the
Yeah.
shit.
Adjic always gets trash minutes at the end. They're trying to give him a little bit here and there.
Yep.
Because, I mean, he's deserving of some minutes, but he's not quite at that level. And he won't be at that level unless he gets minutes.
Yeah.
Why they're looking at the loan.
Yep.
Still a few minutes left, and the delivery is parried away. Di Gregorio doing his job at least. And that is his first save of the evening. 83 minutes for Sassuolo to get a shot on target. And there's their second.
Oh my god, hit the
Pretty much the same shot. That's brutal as a keeper, though. Just sitting there, doing nothing. 80 plus minutes, then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I gotta wake up. I don't know. I have this nagging feeling that perhaps the Swallows is going to get a trash time goal for just because fuck the clean sheet.
I mean, I was scared for those 2 goals. Dash, I jerking off. What are the thoughts?
Sorry, I'm sending an email.
Yeah, we can't even tell.
Damn. I didn't realize I picked up my keyboard. Shit, my bad.
Okay, so Adjic.
All good. Sounded weird, that's it.
Yeah, sorry, my keyboard's crusty.
Adjic is coming on for Yildiz, so he gets a few minutes rest. The ball is going to have to be Cambiasso. Wait for the official call. Yeah, they're taking their time with this change. Add that on to the bonus time. Yeah, there's Cambiasso. You know, you haven't had much of a game when your name is Valukovic and I haven't heard it in an hour and a half. when it's that funny of a name, and I know I'm not necessarily saying it right, but I mean Poland. I don't know. Your language is difficult, so I gotta say it's a tricky one.
Right, so we have 1 substitution left.
Yeah, my prediction was that we're not going to make all the substitutions because of our shortened bench tonight.
Yeah, but
because after you guys.
3-0 up, just give Pedro some.
I know, right? Just throw him on.
Just come on, like for the last, I don't know, 5 minutes. Give him something.
Even have
oh my god, Kostic is coming on.
It's going to be Kostic.
It's gonna be Kostic.
Why give Kostic 4 minutes, you know,
Hold
or
up,
whatever?
he is number 11, right? Yeah. No, it's Shigrova.
17.
Sorry,
It's Zagrova.
It's
Okay.
It's Shigrova. Sorry.
Okay, he makes sense getting fucking
I-
3 minutes
Yep.
of play.
I thought Kostic is 11 because he had a season really where he had number
He
11.
was, yeah. I stopped tracking what number McKennie is.
22 now.
It's not 14 or 8 or what else did he wear?
He was 16 until the start of this season because Di Gregorio wanted 16, right?
Yes,
And
yeah.
that he switched to 22.
But he showed
What
up
was
with
he
the 8
bef-
under
What
Pirlo,
was
I
he
think.
before 16?
He had the 8. I thought 14. Maybe it was 16. He's had at least 3 numbers though. Oh, Mario going for a swipe at it, blocked off.
Yeah, he's basically playing winger.
That's basically what he is.
Yeah.
Some guy sometimes said he was a right back, and it's stuck.
And Kalulu in this lineup is the right back.
Jeez. Openda goes down again. And that's why David gets the start. Like Openda is
Yep.
I was just gonna say he's European. He can't stay on his feet. He's a flopper.
Yep.
Throwing the North American. At least he's gonna fight. Can't shoot, but he's gonna fight. Ostic is not preparing the ice packs from J Medical. That's Milik's permanent job right now.
Please,
I want a sweater.
Please, I want Milik minutes this season, man.
He's back on the injured list.
Yeah, but how after 2 weeks of practice?
He's on the pup list.
I know he just practiced.
But how?
I swear they're just playing with their emotions. It's like, okay, the January transfer's coming.
I swear he is 100% fit. There's just something else brewing, man, for this whole time.
And finally,
you know, it'd be funny. What if he comes back and scores more than both Openda and David?
Dash, he would. That's why I want him back. He would.
And the great thing is that he's a Polish man that I can pronounce his name.
Dude, when Milik was fit, dude, his sniff for a goal, he's a poacher.
Yeah, he's a natural. Yeah, he's a natural.
He's an area threat. He knows where to be positioned in the box. He is actually good when he's fit.
Dude, he just subs Jagrova for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, just to
That's so
keep his legs
funny.
moving.
For 8 minutes, he's like, "What the fuck, man?"
Spalletti obviously really likes Zagrova, but he's under heavy management.
Well, yeah, I mean, Spalletti has good taste. God, I never thought in this lifetime I would be praising Luciano Spalletti.
Here it is.
Like, what world do we live in right now?
I would say though, if Berardi was healthy, the scoreline would not be so good looking.
If Berardi was healthy, we'd be linked to him right now.
All right, how many are we getting added onto this? We're past
2
the
minutes.
90.
I swear Milik may be a ghost. I haven't even seen pictures anymore since he had that weird blonde hairdo.
Yeah, they showed him in training.
Why don't we?
Is his hair
get a
back
Ouija
to normal?
board.
Like, what is going on? I need answers.
Get a Ouija board. Summon him back.
Milik is 2 semesters from his sports medicine degree right now.
He's been injured for 2.5 years, man.
That's
He
the
is. He's a
point.
year and a half from a degree. in
Yeah,
terms of
that's the
being
point.
away. Unless he's got one of
Has,
those 3-year degrees.
Has Di Gregorio faced a shot at all this game?
He's
Yeah,
faced 2 shots in like 80
He had
minutes.
alone like two in a row. That was like 10 minutes ago.
That's when you were writing an email. Yeah, it was at the 83rd minute.
Oh.
He got 2 shots.
The free kick. Yeah. I see it right now.
Oh, and the free kick. Is it 3 shots then he's got? No, it's just us 2. Oh, that's right.
No,
Okay,
it's
one
just
was
I found it interesting because like one of the things is like people are kind of like bashing him as a keep, and I'm kind of like I don't know.
Yeah, two shots on goal. 6 total, 2 on goal.
It's
No big chance.
it's going back. It's the copium, right? After years of a Buffon, of just like having some of the best goalkeepers. We're talking about decades of having, renowned goalkeepers. We have this. How much do we pay? It was under 20 for, right? I'm gonna look
18.
it up now. 18.
It was
18, yeah.
loan. I forgot what the fee was, but the obligation was 18.
Like loan for 5 or 7, and then 18 for the purchase.
13 and a half plus 2 in bonuses. So 15 and a half. Okay, so like that's what I'm saying. Like he's a $16 million goalkeeper.
Yep.
And we have, as Primo says, he's average. He's okay. He's a goalkeeper. That's what we got.
Yeah.
In a sense, we kind of needed to move. I don't even want to say that because Tech was fine too. The only reason we got Di Gregorio is because he's a modern ball-playing goalkeeper.
And he's a bit cheaper than Tech, maybe. Just a little bit.
Sure, but it's like saying...
Not cheaper, you have longevity and all that stuff.
In a sense, though, that's like saying, I'm buying a new car so I can save on gas.
Yeah.
That's the end of the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend $60,000 so I can save
No,
$2.
but yeah, like
Primo's...
No, but like Primo's saying, I agree. Like he's fine. There's nothing that we have to think about right now. But like there's no need to get rid of him. There's no need to get another goalkeeper right now. I don't know.
It's fine. I mean, that's not it. I don't even know why that's a discussion.
That's where like my question is like, who would you even replace him with?
If you get, say, you can make an argument. Get like Carnesecca. Is he that much better than him?
No, I don't think so.
The only ones that I think are like clear ahead of him in Serie A would probably be Mignon. That would be the only one that would come to
I don't even think that Mignon is that far ahead because dude, Mignon has like bozo moments.
Yeah, he does have those moments, just like Donnarumma does.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you were to take
Donnarumma,
if you take the
like actually like his reflexes, I haven't seen anything close to that.
Oh yeah, Donnarumma is probably the best keeper I've seen in terms
like
of reflexes in the active game.
On the line, pure goalkeeping, he's one of the best. Like since I don't know, since the Buffon, since the Guillermo Ochoa.
Hey, Ochoa's coming back for the World Cup. Stop. I think now
I can't wait.
I'm just saying, Kalulu, how many minutes has he played now? 16-20. That would be obviously all of them. 16-20 at the halfway, just over the halfway point. Hold on, I gotta.
No, I know, but there are a couple of good ones, right? But
is it worth making?
But is it worth making a swap, new investment into it, finding a deal to sell Di Gregorio? Because if you get Caprile, he's not gonna sit on the bench for a while. Then you have to sell Di Gregorio, right? I don't. Is it worth making the change itself and opening a whole new construction site in that team? I don't think so.
And that's why this isn't a conversation, especially when you're talking about having very clear holes in the lineup that we have to fix. We talk about most importantly a ball-playing midfielder. Next, most importantly, a right back, and maybe something in the offense. Is it good? We got 3 goals today. We don't know. That's a maybe.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
No, it's just you have those 3 priorities with 0 money to spend, and you want to talk about a goal. It just makes no sense.
Yeah, because right now the only goalkeepers, and this is me looking at a statistic level that are higher than him, are Roma's goalkeeper, Napoli's goalkeeper, and then Mignon.
Right now, it's Roma's goalkeeper's number 1, Mignona's 2, and then Vanya is 3, and then Di Gregorio's literally 4th.
And we're trying to be a 4th place team, so it's kind of on par.
Pretty much.
And if we want to do better than 4th place, the goalie upgrade isn't the investment. It's the midfield upgrade.
Though, honorable mentions, I would say that Bologna
By the way,
Como's
I
goalkeeper.
agree with you.
Yeah, and then Como and Bologna's goalkeepers are also like neck and neck with them. So like he's in elite company. So it's not like he's.
If Italy had goalkeepers like they had outfield players, the national team would be decent. Like the Italian team actually has, I don't want to say they have an issue, but they have an abundance of goalkeepers that they can choose from, to the point where like Di Gregorio doesn't get picked because there's so many more that are slightly more betterly average than him. I don't know how you say that. Like,
yeah,
they're all
I mean,
average.
I think Di Gregorio can do more than Vanya, but I'm just looking at the tangible numbers right now that have Vanya just like edged over him a little bit more. And that's
very
fine.
Dominating in the box as well, though. He's
a box presence keeper, and I think that's why, because he's more dangerous in the box as far as corners and things like that than Di Gregorio is. But again, I don't see, because like the Lecce goal, everyone's like, oh man, he only had 1 shot and he let it in. It's like, good fucking lord. We won 7 of the last 8, and that's all the things that we're fucking talking about. Like,
no, you need to talk about Cambiaso with that goal.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Cambiaso takes some stupid shots offensively, even like today's game. Like, yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm just looking at I'm like, Cambiaso, man, like, it's a cutback pass. It is not you shooting it at the side netting. Like, bro, how are you gonna hit that at a 10-degree angle? Like, unless you've got like the outside foot bend of Roberto Carlos in his prime, like, you're not hitting that. Like, I don't know. For me, as a player myself, right, if I don't have a clear shot on goal and I don't have a clear pass option, I'm blasting at the keeper so he spills it. Like, that's your best option at times. Like, even when I'm shooting pens, right, where it's like, if I'm shooting a penalty, like, I'm putting it down and low, so if the keeper does touch it, it bounces back either towards me or towards one of my teammates on the edge of the box. It's, I don't know, for me, it's like, it's an IQ thing that, like, Cambiaso just doesn't have. Because as a forward or a forward incentive player, when you're taking your shots, you want it to be in a position where you want 2 things. 1, you want the goalkeeper to spill it. And then 2, you want to control the area where the keeper spills it. Because, yeah, if he spills it and it's a corner, it's a half win. But if he spills it and that thing's free in the box, you've done your job. Because then that's when someone can clean it up. And that's why I get confused with Cambiaso's shot selection, because it's like, you're blasting it, and then you're not really giving the team a chance for it. You're just taking a stupid shot. Where it's like, if you look at like some of the Yildiz's shots, Yildiz is a perfect example of it, where he blasts it low and driven at the keep, and he's trying to force the keeper to spill it. So, like, for example, on the highlights that Yildiz took this 1 shot with his left foot, he hit it, keeper spills it, falls in the middle of the box, and there's a second chance.
That's what elementary shit, though, and that's the problem. Like, we shouldn't really have to explain that, and the fact that we are for professional footballers, like, that's the what the fuck moment.
Exactly, and I mean, and it goes in the same thing for hockey too, right? Like, second chance scores, or like basketball, right? Offensive rebounds.
Put it low, hard into the pads, get the rebound.
Yeah, so it's like, it's one of those things where if you're an offensive player, you need to also consider the aspect of it when you're taking the shot. You want to put it in the spot where there's a higher chance for an offensive rebound, because most teams are lax in the terms of an offensive rebound because they're not prepared for it, because it's in theory random.
And their momentum as well. Typically, it's against the momentum.
Because when you're trying to break a defense down, that is when the defense is set foot the best, because they know you're coming and they're trying to close out all angles and options for attack. The part where the defense lapses is once the shot's already been fired.
Yeah. Thanks, Dwayne, for showing up. See you next time. Yeah, let's take a quick look here. I mean, I've had this thing up for a few minutes now. This is maybe the best we've seen. Is this the best we've seen all season? These numbers? The lowest is
I
Coop
don't
and
think
Bremer.
we ever saw like all of them in green.
Coop and Bremer are only at 7 because they got a clean sheet. They didn't even have to do much. Kalula got the 7-5 because he sort of made a goal. You know?
Yeah.
Jonathan fucking David, after having what could have possibly been the worst night of his career. When was the last time you seen a 9.1 on the sheets? On the Juve side, anyways.
I don't know, probably. Well, what was that? Was it the Champions League? Oh my God, hold up. Let me look at the Dortmund Champions League game if Vlahovic got a 9 there. Because do you remember when he was subbed on?
Regardless, like this is something that only happens once every few months if it does, right? So I'm super happy from David. Yeah, he still whiffed.
Oh no,
There's a couple
Vlahovic got
moments.
Vlahovic got an 8.9 versus.
Oh, not even a 9.
8.9,
Fucking
not even
what a
there.
poser. What a fucking poser. But look, our best player, allegedly best player, Yildiz, was one of our lowest performers today. Same as Cambiasso. Like, and this is kind of what you want. When your star player can actually take a night off from being the star player and let your bench player, let's say Fabio Moretti, get a goal, let your struggling striker get a goal, let Kalulu just can throw it into the face of Muramovic. Sure, that's exactly what you want. I'm actually happy that Yildiz is sitting there with a 7.3 getting subbed off. It just means he didn't have to fucking try so hard.
And he still had
Congratulations, you just explained what a well-balanced team is.
Yeah.
and he still had 6 shots. Like we said, he had a slow game or a quiet game, but he still had 6 shots, which is decent output.
Yeah.
Next G of 0.39 for him. So he was not too far off of scoring, but yeah, like he had a couple of shots. One defensive action.
And now that we're looking at the numbers here, this is once again why I think last week or Saturday was a bit of a, throwaway stat game, if you will. Because we did slightly less than the XG, 2.53, which is still excellent, by the way. But we got
That's not excellent.
goals.
That's fucking phenomenal.
Well, because we were at what, 2.63 last game, and we got 1 goal.
I thought we were at 3. I thought we were at like 3.
Oh, I mean, let's look that up quick. Juventus.
Lecce, I think.
Pictures.
Oh, 277 went down. So when I did it post match, I looked at it, was like 3.01. Now it's 2.77.
Oh, 2 points, which is still, I mean,
Still high.
pretty fucking high, right? And only 1 goal out of that one. And like the
it's
numbers
still-
were better.
Yeah. And still, it should have been at least 2 goals, right? If you overperform, you score 3, but it should have been at least 2.
Mm-hmm. So once again, and you can argue, at least judging by the table, Sassuolo's the better team. They're in 10th. They weren't in 16th. And Sassuolo's playing at home. This is essentially when you take a generic Tuesday night game against a mid to low table team, doesn't matter if they're Lecce, Sassuolo.
Those are the games you drop the most points.
But this game here is an example of exactly what you're supposed to do. Yeah, shit happens. You drop points to
Exactly.
Lecce. I honestly, yeah, there was moments where there was like, what the fuck? What's going on? They need to pick it up. At the end of the day, this is what I want to look at on a stat sheet.
And we agree a lot today, Primo. I agree with that, yeah. It depends on how you bounce back. You always have the weird look. Bayern barely, like, they never lose to the big teams, right? They always like wipe the floor with Dortmund, wipe the floor with Leverkusen, especially like after Leverkusen's man, what's the term? After Leverkusen's incredible season. Invincible season. But otherwise, Bayern wiped the floor with the competition and lose on a weird Saturday evening against, I don't know, Bochum or whatever. And those are the games where you drop points. And to drop points against Lecce, shit happens. The performance was still overall good, and that is what's important in that game. And we had a good performance again. This time we scored the goals. And by the way, I know you guys say fuck the stats, but still, like, the XG levels out at some point or at the end of the season.
But the way we do the stats, and I know we have to remind
Yeah.
people sometimes they're not always watching us, but there's a reason why we take the eye test and the stats.
Yeah.
And we try to put everything together to create that whole
Yeah.
picture. We don't look at these stats in isolation.
Yeah.
Because sometimes stats are stupid. Sometimes your eyes are stupid too. That's why we're looking at both of them.
No, that happens. No, but look, the game against Lecce, we scored 1 goal with almost three expected goals. Today, with 2.5, we scored 3. So it levels out at some point.
Yeah, like
So-
the whole thing. I know Primo clearly doesn't like it. It gives you an idea of how much
It is an
offense-
idea. It's not the end all be all. We never say that, but it gives you an idea of the total output of the team in a specific game.
Where it becomes stupid is when you'll have a content creator or whoever, a commentator.
Say that
that's like,
Locatelli's the best midfielder in the
Or
world based off
Locatelli,
of 5
or-
numbers.
Yeah.
or Lloyd Kelly's amazing because of this one stat. Yeah, that's when it gets stupid. That's why you have to look at a picture,
Exactly.
and you're still not getting 100% solution.
No.
Yeah.
Like you never will, but it is going to give us a decent enough idea of what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, so like again, right? For example, if I were to pull up the last 5 matches from a statistical standpoint, we're second in the league. We're tied with Milan. We're 4-1-0. We've scored 9, conceded 2. The only team better than us is Inter. They won 5 straight, scoring 12 goals, conceding 2. So the numbers are kind of what helps us paint the discussion around. Obviously, like for example, we're filming this week, right? Why are we struggling offensively? Because, why are we struggling offensively? The reason why that became a topic for discussion is if you look at the chances and opportunities created, we created a fuck ton. We just didn't put any away, especially against Lecce. And some could say offensively we're underperforming, or because if we look, again, I'm using the table here, we have 30 expected goals on the statistical board, and we've only scored 27. So in theory, we've underperformed a little bit. By accounts of what that number is saying, if we are performing where our expected goals are, we would technically be first in the league, based off of the carryover on points and stuff. So that's kind of one of those things where we're opening up this discussion on, is our offense underperforming and why we're struggling? So the stat is kind of what opens up the discussion for you to do a deeper dive, because to have a really balanced and a nuanced opinion, if you use either the stats or the eye test as your only argument, it kind of throws it off. Where, like, for example, with this, right, the stat is, hey, our offense isn't scoring as much as we are because we're supposed to have at least 30 goals this year. So then let's take a look and see film and see what our eyes see, and then see if we can find a correlation of it. So that's why it's one of those things where it begs that discussion. And then to answer that question, why are we so many games ahead? Because of the Italian Super Cup. Because Inter, Milan, and Napoli all missed 2 games because of it.
And Bologna. Bologna was
And-
away for that as well.
Bologna.
Yeah, so if we look here at the games, so there's a bunch of games tomorrow that will still put a game in hand for Inter, Napoli, Bologna, and Milan. But going back to the table, if we're focusing on top 4, we're head to head with Roma now. And yeah, our last 5, and arguably that should be a win. Like, the destiny is essentially now in our hands to secure the top 4 because we are in the top 4.
The only concern that I have right now is Como's form, because Como holds a tiebreaker over us. So if Como wins tomorrow,
I think they play tomorrow. That would knock us down to 5th because they have the head-to-head on us. And
Yeah,
it's
match
goal
day
differential.
19th. I don't
goal
care.
difference. It's goal difference first. I know they
Yes,
have
goal
the
difference.
better tally so far, but it's goal difference at the end of the season and not.
Yeah,
at
this is something I'll be
Those they
concerned
have
about, like
both.
match day 36, not match day 19.
No, I understand that, but again, it's Como to me is they're not a fluke. Their stat line is reflective of all the other teams that are competing right now. 26 and 12. That tells me that they're not a weird team.
No, they're in the contention, but we just got to keep that forward trajectory. Like we can control this now. It's not like it was a few weeks ago. We're 7th, 8th, 9th place, Tudor's places, right? Like dropping down into the second half of the table. Like no, we're here fighting for the top. It's not even like Europe is in question right now. In general, it's just top 4.
Yep.
That is where the conversation has to be, and that is where it currently is. So
Ironically,
I'm
I'm going to probably go to the grave with this one. Had you have not re-signed Tudor and brought Spalletti at the beginning of the season, I think you would be at the top of the table with the talent that you have right now.
I think you would easily be 3rd, maybe 2nd, or up in that mix with it.
I'd say within 3 points of Inter, maybe. I wouldn't say at the top, maybe. Because
I still think you're contending.
I think they still have the better team overall, I think.
Yeah, and their ±2 is really good. Yeah. Like I would say it would be in 1st, but we would be comfortably up into that 2nd, 3rd. But I mean, it is what it is. Spalletti's clearly turning the whole project around in the right direction right now. And there's still
I think he's done something that no one has been able to do since Max, and that's establish a foundation with what he has.
Oh, I thought you were going to say make us look watchable.
Well, that's, yeah.
No, I don't think so, because I don't think we're playing any kind of razzle-dazzle ball, in my opinion, and I'm fine with that.
I think it's way better.
It's a better product than Max, but I mean, I'm saying, like, for example, it's not like this hipster ball. Like, if anything, it's a high press at times, a counter-attacking ball. Yeah, I don't think it's anything razzle-dazzle wise, but it's
very controlled. It's not going like headlessly forward.
But it's miles better. It's miles better than what we saw with Tudor and Mota.
But I mean, that's the control. Like Inter is more controlled. They're doing really well, obviously more established. Juve, now that they have some control. Milan with Max obviously has done that. I don't want to say anything about Conte because that's not part of this conversation about control.
Yeah.
But
honestly,
I gotta go ahead.
My only issue with us offensively is that when we are in a moment where we pressurize the opponent, like we had a couple of minutes where we pushed Sassuolo back into the box, right? But we were still lacking in the passing skill, like nailing that one pass and finding the through ball. Like we lose possession on a lot of those instances and can't keep the pressure up like I would ideally like. Because the more you keep them in their own box, the more you will put the ball into the box and try again and again, and then you can press if they and win the ball back and all of that. I just like the passing to be more crisp, but I think we will not get that with this team. I mean,
no, I don't think so. I think again, the big concern is this team to get goals. You need to have high expected goals. Where when you go to Napoli and you have an expected goals of 0.3, can you win those games 2-1, or can you win that game 1-0? Right. That's going to be where I think there's a bigger concern. I was happy that they tied it 1-1. It just sucked that we lost that game 2-0 because I would have taken that, because going there and scoring with the low offensive chances that they had was pretty damn awesome. So that's the big thing. And again, like Milan you got to watch out for those guys, just because the fact that they don't have an actual striker Because I
They
think
have
Christian
one
Pulisic
now.
is still hurt. They have one now, right? Fulkrug, but it's interesting what they've been able to do with Loftus Cheek, and then their fullbacks is Estupien and Salamakers. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
For
that
me,
has been Max. He overcomes shit like that.
Yeah. And that's what we
So-
were missing, because I know Rick's saying like our team isn't that good. Like our team isn't anything special, but when you have a proper manager in place,
Yeah.
you don't
he
need
fills the gaps.
Yeah, like there's so many. I mean, how many times even Napoli, when they won a couple years there for their first one a couple years ago, we kind of like lauded them because, I mean, on paper, Kvaratskhelia wasn't anything special. He became special at that point, right?
Yeah.
It was just you took the players that you had and you made them work. You made them special, because Yildiz, I mean, he's our special player. He definitely looks a lot better, and he's producing a lot more under Spalletti now, under a proper.
He was benched under Mota. He was benched under Mota and struggled under Tudor.
Yeah. So you can take very average players. It's the whole greater than the sum of its parts. When you have the chemistry clicking on a team and the mentality is right and everyone is enjoying what they're doing, you don't need the greatest team on paper. And we've proven that year after year by having the greatest team on paper and shit in the bed with it and getting proved wrong by every other team out. Now we're doing it to them.
Yeah. Well, and I think again, this kind of and again, I want to be clear when I say I do. Yes, I like Palladino as a manager, but the other thing you have to look at, where I think a team like Juve, you need to have a manager with an established foundation. Where would I like to see Palladino at Juve? Absolutely. At some point, I'd love to see him coach there. But right now, where like Spalletti has the edge over him, is Spalletti understands man management and also establishing a foundation and establishing that this is what we're running, this is what we're doing. That's going to be one of those things where, yeah, he knows how to at least lay the foundation. Do I think Spalletti is the guy that's going to take you over the hump and give you Champions League glory? Probably not, to be honest with you. I mean, I bet you can be surprised by it. But if there's somebody, like for example, if there's someone that I need to kind of right the ship and kind of reorganize the team and get the team playing confident or believing in themselves, hell yeah, I'm looking at Spalletti. Hell yeah, I'm looking at Max Allegri. Hell, I'll even throw Inzaghi on there, to contrary belief. Where like I'm looking at those.
My opinion,
Conte's another one.
1 or 2 years.
So like those guys can do that, or then once you have the core, because for example, look at Inter right now with Kivu. Like I don't think Kivu is really doing anything exquisite besides building off of the backbone and foundation that Inzaghi left behind. And that's where again you can potentially go a little bit further, right? Because that's what Inzaghi did with Conte. Like he just did a couple of tweaks and some adjustments in style and play and Champions League finals. Yep. And I think Kivu's kind of following the same blueprint. Go ahead, John, Dave.
No, look, Inter, my only issue with them is the age. But otherwise, their foundation is exceptional to walk into. No matter who the coach is. You walk into a team that is already established, that played together for 3-4 years. Like they barely played new players. Like they got that Luis Enrique from Marseille and a couple of transfers. But the core of the team, it is the same. It is the same foundation of a team. They know each other. They play together. So no matter who the coach is, they will have certain patterns of play that will stay with them. Honestly, as long as they stay together, those ideas and the routines will stick with them. If you are Chanalolo, you are the one that receives the ball and dish it out to this and that. You know the movements of Dumfries. You know the movements of DiMarco. You know what Lautaro is doing. Thuram is now in his second season, but he has already a season of experience with them. Like you learn all these movements, so you have a pattern of play that will not change as dramatically, no matter who the coach is.
Yep.
And
And
Kivu
that's
literally had just to step in there, just honestly, not be even as pragmatic as Inzaghi, have it a bit more balanced, and it all works out because you have the same foundation. You can get away with a lot, and that's what happens for them. The only thing that can stop them is literally, in my opinion, age. But because
Yeah.
as long as keep this group together, they will have a certain floor. They maybe will not have as high of a ceiling the more time progresses, because they still barely have money for transfers. But overall, like they have a certain floor that they will not fall underneath of.
Yeah, and if Kiev was smart, he only does minor tweaks, nothing major, right? Because, like, for example, that's where Mota, and that's where, like, Mota really fucked up, was because he took, and again, to contrary to everyone's popular belief, like,
Yeah.
Allegri's system or foundation set that team to be a consistent top four finisher, if not a potential challenger. You just needed to get proper depth and replacements for certain players.
Yep.
And Mota came in there and completely blew it up and started it from scratch. But the issue was he didn't establish a proper foundation for how he wanted to do stuff.
Yeah.
And that's where, again, it fell off the rails. And then, again, Tudor as a caretaker manager, sure, no problem. But again, Tudor doesn't have that pedigree of establishing something. And he's not one of those guys that can take something and tinker with it.
Yeah.
So giving him that long-term deal in the summer really set this team back more than it should have. And that was, again, I'm going to say it, it's a boneheaded move by Comoli. It's not a smart move by him. I'm going to be honest. I think it was stupid for him to do that, but at least he course corrected by giving Spalletti a fair deal. But we'll have to see, because ideally would I like to see Spalletti for another year? Sure. I'd love to see him with actual players that he could utilize and build a foundation with, because he's building a foundation with Tudor and Mota's guys. None of these are his guys at all. So that kind of goes to the detriment. And in all honesty, I think this kind of saves Spalletti's coaching career too.
Oh, I think, yeah, he needed a bit of a redemption arc, and I think that's part of why he wanted to have the prove it deal, because he wanted to prove it. Well, I mean, the club has been in the least amount of tomfuckery that it has been in a few years now. Like, we're not even thinking at this point, oh, let's do content about the finances or about this legal thing or this, that, like all this behind the scenes. We're just talking football, and it feels good.
Yeah, I know, right? And it's refreshing for a change, right? Because it's finally like we actually have ball that we can commentate on instead of Tudor's a dumbass and doesn't know how to make substitutions.
Well, because that's what our content was just trashing on Tudor. And
I'm still going to. Sorry, Skippy.
And yeah, I mean, we still are going to, because
And some people wanted us to trash Tudor even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta give what's fair, I think. Right? What's fair? I mean, it's our channel. We get to decide. But
you know, just because I'm petty, I kind of want to take that Gentile interview and have us do a separate video on it where we dissect it and just spend the entire time roasting him. Because it's hilarious. It's nothing but excuses on galore.
I think you just do like a quick vertical reaction video for that. Make it a short.
I mean, we could. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
60 seconds. Gentile ass.
Give me a commentary and I'll cut it up. You can do that when I'm on holidays. I only got a few days left of holidays, but I actually get things accomplished. Like I actually, you notice the shorts are actually like I made the shorts. AI didn't like randomly give me a generation. I actually I made them, so they're not all janky.
See, like for example, with this, like I was like, when he first came in, I'm like, okay, great, we have an actual sporting director. Let's see how he goes. Like, was I, like other content creators talking about how he wore Juve jerseys and was a Juve fan? No, I didn't really give a shit about that.
You know what's hilarious? Like we just signed Ortolini. Where's all the fanfare? It was nothing like Gentoli. Why did Gentoli get all this fanfare and Ortolini didn't?
Because they hated Max.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot that we forget as fans, you know? All this drama and bullshit that happened.
Gentoli, like Gentoli lost me that January transfer window when he brought in Charlie Alcaraz.
Oh, that was
Yep, I agree.
something else. I'm gonna try
because I didn't have time to make decisions. Like, bro, come on.
Yeah, it's just excuses, man.
He could have had Jack.
Reddit.
He could have had Jack Bonaventura, but he chose Charlie Alcaraz.
I just found this on Reddit. This is cool. I found it because it was on the Juve Reddit. There is a subreddit called Scoreboard Dash App. And you can just get your scores. Like, obviously, Fenerbahce, Spor. What else we got here? Lecce, Roma. I don't know. If you guys are on Reddit and you want a scores app, there you go. We got one. Didn't even realize. All right. Can I do the voiceover translation? Yes. Send me a soundbite and we'll make something happen.
Primo's got to do it in the obnoxious Italian accent. He's like, a guy here, the Giuntoli, he's a shit, okay? He come in here, he sells some shit, buy some shit, we shit.
Yeah, you're not doing content for your own channel, so you might as well give us something.
Oh, God, I'd love to hoe out Primo for free content. Are you kidding me? Get the whip out.
Yeah, go. Yeah, let's do it. We could, yeah, Primo. We haven't done anything in a while. If there's some content you want to just
we need some nationalism.
Maybe that could be it. You and Primo just go at Gentoli for 20 minutes.
Good, but we might just fall in love with each other, though. We gotta be careful with that.
I think you guys already have. Anyways, I think that just about does it today. Yeah, longer than usual with you guys around. I'm usually so like pissed off and worn out by the end of the stream.
I didn't even notice my camera then.
And Dave's like, yeah, I just gotta go walk my dogs. Fuck this. Fuck you guys.
Last game, especially because it was still light out when it happened. I had to leave now because the dogs were just howling over something. I don't know what it was, but I had to go shut them up.
They were howling because you didn't take them out for a walk as your post game then, so they're used to it. Like
Yeah,
they're like, oh, he's actually chill.
You sat down for 3 hours and didn't come and walk us?
And they're like, what the hell?
Yeah, I walked them before. They got their hour. They get 2 walks a day. They're fine.
All right, everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's go home now.
Hold on. We have things for that. Like and subscribe. Follow us. YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, Live on Assist, and Kick. We are also on Spotify and Discord. All the links are in the description, in the bio, in the this, that, or whatever. Whatever platform you're on. Hit the buttons, smash them up, do whatever you need to do. Otherwise, I think that pretty much is it. And I'm so happy that I had my 2 besties with us today.
Please don't ever call us besties again, but okay.
Love you, honey.
It's your 2 babies. Let's be real here. Before I get in trouble on Reddit for gremlin humor again.
No, stop it. Okay, now we need to stop it. Trolling with the keys and stuff. The content would be amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I would have so much for every miss you would make.
So good. All right, guys. You know the deal. Thanks for joining, and y'all have yourself a great night. And we're gonna record a video, and it should be out on Friday. So watch that.
It's gonna be titled "Why Max Should Come Back Just to Spite Chris."
I think we have a couple ideas now on the table, but we know what's up. Stay tuned for that. That's coming up, and then our next game is a Monday. So yeah, stay tuned for Friday. Catch you on the next one.
Remember, Italians.